real estate news. What's happening in real estate? Right, this time we have a little bit better format. With every meeting, you'll see every week we keep improving. So if you've been attending every week, you'll kind of see improvement, right? And if you're not, then probably everything's new. That's the whole goal. Every day, every week, we have to be better. So we have real estate news and updates for Canada, Ontario, and Kitchener-Waterloo, Guelph. We have brand audit. Let's look into your brand. What do people see when they type in your name, right? And then we'll do a quick roundtable discussion. Could be about anything or everything. Okay. Let's move forward. Come into my computer. Yeah. I think it's taking its time. So today's topic: your brand is your first impression, right? Very crucial. Nowadays, the new phenomena is videos. I know I've been trying to get into it. I've been so busy, but that is what's professional videos, right? High quality professional videos. But other than that, what comes up when people search your name or be like, hey, who's this guy? Like somebody recommends you. Somebody's like, hey, this guy called me. Let's see who is this, right? So your brand is your first impression. It could be through your signs, your cards, first the way you talk. But before you even meet people, they're doing research on you, right? Yeah. They're like, hey, yeah, I selected this realtor. Let me see if they're any good, right? So what does your brand say about you? Looking at your social media profiles, realtor bio, it's a realtor.ca bio, profile photos, email signatures, and marketing material. So social media profiles, like, is your profile, are you holding a bottle of beer and like, hey, I like Bud Light, or are you presenting yourself professional, right? A lot of us are like, yeah, whatever, that's my personal. Once you're in the business, there's no personal thing. If you have a personal one, keep it private, but you need to have a business social media profile. All of the things, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, needs to be professional, needs to be updated. A lot of times I see some realtors, I'm like, dude, your last post was 5 years ago, right? I don't know if you're still in business. So, and sometimes I see people, and just like any job, your employers will do a background check on you. As realtors, our clients, buyers and sellers, will look at our profile, right? And if it's decent, again, if it's weird, let's say you're out having party and stuff and things, people are like, okay, it's not the kind of person I want to work with, right? If it's decent, you always remember, people are looking at 4 or 5 other realtors, right? You still are losing out to people who have everything consistent, everything showing up, and everything properly filled out, right? So your social media profile needs to be professional, and it needs to have information about you. People should know that, okay, this person is a realtor, right? Some people hide that. A realtor bio is bio on your realtor.ca. A lot of us don't have anything, right? So I don't know if you guys knew, in realtor.ca, once you go into realtor.ca, sign into your account, you can select cities, right? And the more cities you select, the more you pop up. So if you're in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, Guelph, Fergus, Elora, New Hamburg, Baden, Stratford, you select these service areas. Then when people search agents in Stratford on realtor.ca, you pop up, right? So there's no reason for you guys to not put as many cities as possible. Again, don't put something like London, because if you're not going to London that often, it's just a waste of time. People will see you, you'll start getting calls, and you're like, oh, I don't serve London, right? But these cities needs to be filled out on your realtor profile, right? That's a really, really big hack, because some of the people you'll see, some of the agents, they show up in every single place. So what happens is, let's say someone's new to the area. They're like, oh, I just moved to Stratford. Let's go to realtor.ca, agents in Stratford. Even though you're in Kitchener or Guelph, you will show up in Stratford, right? Because you have that as your area of business. Right? Your profile is good. A lot of times we can connect third-party rating apps. Right? So fill it out, guys. It needs to be full as much as you can. Yes, Mega, you have a question?
Yes. When you're saying realtor profile, are you saying in like how we show up at realtor.ca when somebody's trying to
Yes.
find? And
Yeah.
how do we edit that?
Oh, you have to sign in, Mega. So you have to sign into your realtor.ca profile. You can sign in as a realtor, and then you go in, you edit it. So
Okay,
all
so
of
we
that
can.
stuff should
So
be
it's
there. But
not. I
go
thought
ahead.
it was always related to which brokerage license, which board we are working with, and only those will show up. So we can basically edit the cities in that on our own.
Yes, you can add your
Okay, that's
areas of.
interesting.
So you'd have to. There are two things you'd have to do. One, go into your matrix, fill out your profile and everything and cities, because I think it's connected to. It is connected to the board, but at the same time, you can go into realtor.ca profile and fill it out everything there too. So then you pop up on a lot more cities, right? So if someone's
Okay.
looking for realtors in Cambridge, even though your office is in Kitchener, but your area of service is Cambridge, so you will pop up in
Yeah.
realtors in Cambridge. Why would we not want to have that, right? More exposure for you guys, because I know some agents they pop up everywhere, right? Because we go
Mm.
through whatever for my other purposes, like in terms of recruitment and training, we see what other people are doing, and we're like, this guy's everywhere. How? Right? That doesn't mean they have offices everywhere and their brokerage has offices everywhere. No, their area of service has been selected as all of these cities. So the more you're selected, the more you pop up. And why would we not want to have that, right? Most people don't care. Their realtor profile is zero. Don't even have a photo. So very crucial. So you have to fix it in the board and in the what do you call realtor.ca profile. Okay, and then good, Maya. Is that
Yes, yes,
is that
that's
good?
good.
Okay,
Sorry, I don't know how it
cool.
will go down on its own.
Okay,
Okay, it did.
okay. Profile photos. Have a consistent profile photo and update it everywhere. Right? AI, Google, Facebook, all these things they want to see consistency. Right? If your profile is red and blue on one, and then green and white on the other one, and then golden on the other one, people are like, I don't know if this is the same person. Right? If you ever see anybody who's been in the business long enough, their profile, their kind of brand, very very consistent, right? It just helps you. People recognize you. You have your own brand, consistent everywhere, and have profile photos. Don't put it blank. People will put blank. I've never seen a let's just put it this way. I've never seen a successful realtor who doesn't have a profile photo, right? So if you don't have profile photos anywhere, it's just it's not right. Email signatures. A lot of us are sending emails to a lot of people, and people are like, oh, I wish I had this person's number. I wanted to ask them something, but I couldn't. You know what I mean? I think I left my phone outside. Yeah, so they're like, I wish I could ask this person a question, but we don't really have an email signature, so they have no way for them to. I mean, they can email back, but sometimes people are like, oh, whatever. I don't want to email back, right? Some people don't prefer that. Even in email, sometimes they're like, oh, I don't know if this is the person I talked to. I don't know who this is. There's no email signatures. So have that. We have templates for this. If you want it, please let us know. We have created some templates. You can send it your way or you create your own. But have an email signature and have it on your phone. Phone email signature is different from uh, laptop. When you go onto your phone and your Gmail and stuff, you have to, especially in your Outlook and your Gmail, you have to create a different signature. The computer one doesn't work there, right? I don't know if you guys knew that. So if you reply to somebody over the phone, it just goes in as blank. So have your proper phone email, email signature, and a laptop email signature, right? Which is your email. And then marketing materials, right? What are you guys sending out? Does that even make sense, right? Are there a lot of typos, right? Are we saying, I had one of my agents, he's really good, but that's one of the common mistakes. He printed his cards. It said buy, sale, not sell, SALE, and lease. So, it's like sale. Sale is like, I'm selling something. It's a sale. So, big typo. And people are gonna notice that. You're going to lose all of the credibility if there's that big of a typo. Same thing with if you have flyers going out, you're putting down some material and there are typos. I've made this mistake. There was a street I did door knocking and I was giving out flyers. I was super excited, and it was Michael Street, and I spelt it wrong. So everybody called me. They're like, "Hey, you spelled Michael Street wrong. This is the wrong spelling, right?" So there are a couple ways to spell Michael. I spelled it the wrong way. It wasn't the street's name. I just said, "Hey, sold on Michael Street." So that was kind of my thing. But again, we all make mistakes. But it should not be. We gotta quickly fix it. And your marketing material, what does it look like? Something somebody would read or pick up, or does it look like something someone like, I don't even want to touch it, right? So too much information, too much garbage just looks like spam. Nobody wants it, right? So a simple, clear message is what people look for, right? And everywhere we go, we're representing our brand, right? And the brand is yourself, not HomeLife, not anything else. It's you, right? As we're all building our own business, right? Not really building HomeLife or anything, right? Anywhere we go, any agent, like, they're building their own book of business. They get referrals, they get clients because of who they are, not because of any kind of affiliation with anybody, right? So marketing material, you can always have it run by me, Debbie, and be careful. Don't make mistakes. Have a clear message, and don't say something that somebody will get back at you, right? So sometimes people say something that's too out there, like I don't know how to say it without being crossing the line, but I don't deal with this group of people, right? You will get A+ clients. You can't say that, right? That not only will people will not like it, and it causes bigger problems, right? You can get fined. So we have to be careful what we say, right? We cannot also say, I only contact me if you're only so and so, religion or something or ethnicity. You can't say that. So making those mistakes will cause fines, and people will hate you, and you get famous, but in a bad way, right? So we have to be careful on marketing material. And again, people will look at it and say, okay, yeah, this is something cool. This is something I would want to look at, right? And it depends who you're catering to, who is your client, right? Are they tenants? Are they first-time buyers? So change your marketing material based on that. But again, it needs to have some depth to it. It can't just be, just print it, send it. That works against you. You're spending money on making door hangers and stuff, but no one's gonna call. Nothing's gonna come out, right? So providing value, saying, hey, instant home evaluation available. Right, let us know if you're thinking of moving, that kind of stuff. Where people are like, okay, yeah, I would like to know what my home's worth, right? And your brand should tell the same story everywhere. You cannot have different bios. Oh, I like to work in Guelph. I like to work in Kitchener. Oh, I'm the Cambridge realtor. No, consistent. If you're consistent, not only do you rank higher, you show up higher, because Google and all these platforms, they know this is the same person, right? And you're consistent everywhere. So same story everywhere. Okay, I cannot pretend to be. Let's say on my Facebook I have suit and tie, but on my Instagram I have shorts and I'm playing golf and some other stuff. It just changes the brand. You have to have a consistency. Just like you see big companies, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they change their brand from time to time, but slight change. They're not radically changing it. Let's just put yellow in it instead of blue. Right? It loses its trust that you're building for so long. Right? 5-10 years of consistent branding builds up trust in the market and people's eyes. Now let's do a little bit of brand audit. Let's ask you guys this. Is your profile picture up to date? And does it represent you professionally? So let me ask you guys, is it up to date, or is it from, you know, 10 years ago? Actually, my picture is from 10 years ago, but it does represent my professional, personality. So for you guys, you have to ask yourself, right? Is your picture, right? Is it fitting what you want to portray? Is your bio accurate, or do you even have a bio, right? Or is it nothing? It's like Arch Sharma. Oh, okay. What do you do, right? Helping first-time buyers get into their dream home, helping you upsize, downsize, right? Helping buyers and sellers in Kitchener, Waterloo find their perfect match, right? So there has to be a bio. Create a bio, put that there, put it everywhere. Consistent bio on your Google page, Facebook page, Instagram page, LinkedIn page. Exact same thing, right? Does your profile clearly explain your value, right? You're just saying realtor. There's many realtors. Nobody cares. Or does it say walking you step by step from renting to owning, right? There's something like that, right? From tenants to landlord, right? Have that whatever core thing that you guys represent, like local expertise in Kitchener, like your local expert in Kitchener, right? Are your contact details correct? Some of the people have wrong emails. I see it all the time. I see people, they're like, oh yeah, that's my old email, that doesn't work. Oh, that number doesn't work. Well, why have it? It's out there, right? And sometimes they have their office number and they don't work at that office anymore. They're moved. So it's so, you know how bad it is. You call someone, they're like, yeah, they don't even work there. You've actually lost that lead. If somebody was calling you and they find out you don't even work there, that's it. They probably are not going to call you again. And does my online presence look consistent? Again, going back to consistency, like am I wearing yellow suit in one and then blue in the other, right? And people are like, no, this is somebody else. This is Arch Sharma from Guelph. This is Arch Sharma from Kitchener. That doesn't help. It needs to be consistent, right? Same thing, same message, same everything. Any questions on branding or brand audit? This is strictly for your realtor profile. Like, we're not talking about building like Facebook or Instagram thing. This is strictly what comes up to people's mind when they think, oh, so and so, right? What picture comes up in their mind and what bio, right? And how quickly can they find your picture, which is consistent, and your bio, which is also consistent. So I have a weekly action plan for you guys. Let's update our realtor bio and add all the cities. Why not, right? If you are capable of driving and you can work and service those cities, put them in your bio, right? Put them on your board thing, and Stratford, Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge, right? Refresh your social media profiles. So if it's older, if it's nothing there, refresh it, right? Start today, create a consistent brand, put it everywhere, right? Review your profile photo. Like, do you have an old photo? Do you have a photo with like 10 people? Probably not good. Let's make it something where people, when they see, they're like, okay, this person stands out, right? Oh yeah, because they're a realtor, that's why they're, nicely dressed. Check the contact information, make sure all of your contact information is up to date. If you give out your phone number, have that number. If you don't give out your phone number, have office number, have some way for them to contact you, right? Leaving out phone number is not a choice. If you're not comfortable giving out your personal phone number, have office number, so at least they can call the office will page you and then say, hey Mega, this person is looking for you, right? So and remove outdated information. If you're working at a job, you work at Papa John's Pizza, Subway or some other company, and then you still have that there as your current employment, it's not good, right? A lot of people do that. They're like, yeah, but I've never changed it. It's been the same. You work at some other place, IT place. and you're no longer working there, you should change it. Right? If you're still working, nothing you can do, but add the realtor thing too. If your company allows it, add it, but remove the outdated information, things that don't service you. Like you have some, embarrassing photo, videos, like having fun, drinking. Make it private or remove it from your branding. Right? Make it professional. So as soon as they see you, any kind of notification, you're liking their post, you're sharing their post, they're sharing your post. In their mind, they're like, okay, this person's a realtor, they're good, they're consistent, I know these guys are good, right? So build the brand, have your color choices, and then, make it consistent over all platforms. That's it for today's session. Let's do a quick roundtable, see what everybody's up to, and see if you have any questions on branding. So, Vikram,